Good day to you, my fellow endoskeletons. I'm Kenetor and welcome back for another Starbase progress report. We're on week 27 of 2020, and if you're new here, I bring you the latest news and updates of everything Starbase every Monday. So make sure you hit subscribe and the bell so you never miss out. Now let's get to it. There has been a flurry of activity in and around the new Proya station, and many people have been designing and building up their lots. But many people are also still waiting for something new to come to ships. We already know the next patch will include the fabled painting tool, and we can start putting in some theme and style into our ships. But this will involve rebuying our current ships if we want to paint them, at least for now. This will change, however, when bringing ships back into the Starship creator gets enabled. Which brings me to the Lowry quote of the week. It seems we're nearly ready on this front. They just need to work out how they want to do the pricing for this new mode. Not only this, they are also looking at copy protection too, so you can't just make a blueprint of a ship that you can buy at the station or eventually from other players. With this and some other new features looming over the horizon, I'd like to send my thanks to the devs on behalf of the community for putting so much work into this every week. Please add your comment below to thank them as well. Now on to the progress report. The main design features worked on last week were ship machinery and electronic components have been looked into for crafting material configurations. Crafting data configurations have also been updated. New economy configurations made to support crafting data changes have been made. Issues related to sorting auctions has been fixed. Company Jobs tab UI has been updated. Design work for the auction house sell page continues. Tutorial and starting experience of the game is now being designed, and correct colours have been added to the paint tool in Starship Designer. Changes in station design are: it's now possible to spawn and despawn ships in Proya Station's VIS HQ. Grid slot for the upcoming player spaceship shop has been created. The actual shop is still being worked on by level artists. And more rental lots and landing platforms have been added to Proya Station. Now onto the gameplay updates. Items carried on the back slot have been fixed to not unintentionally push the player. Player roll and pitch binds have been added. The temporary solution related to ore crates contents has been fixed to properly affect mass centers of structures, thus triggering FCU updates upon crate contents changes. And you can no longer grab chairs if someone is sitting there. This prevents motion sickness simulations. For UI updates, we have more slots have been added to the mining backpack. This will be great news for miners, allowing them to carry more tools for ship repair or a small personnel weapon. Normal backpack weapon slot not working has been fixed. Priority device field has been added to modular or cargo crates. YOLO support has been added to the resource bridges. Insurance transfer menus now show 15 transfer points, and a scroll bar has been added to insurance terminals. This is a welcome change. Now we have a growing list of available locations to spawn to. A game crash caused by other players adding a broken item to the trade window has been fixed. And information about graphic settings has been added to the feedback tool's report data. Starship creator updates this week are: default autosave interval has been extended from 10 seconds to 10 minutes. Autosave countdown reset on scene change has been disabled. The option has been removed from the settings menu. The number of locally stored autosave files have been increased from 5 to 20. The paint tool option sliders has been fixed. Filter search has been added to scene view window in Spaceship Designer. A bug that caused overwriting saved blueprint versions with unsaved changes has been fixed. An issue where paint tool caused test mode to freeze has also been fixed. Paint colors now use an index-based system instead of directly referring to the max COL value. Brush plane depth now works independently of brush size. An issue where paint tool options weren't properly saved when swapping in and out of test mode has been fixed. And brush plane visualization grid not being properly drawn in all situations has been fixed. Animation changes this week are: new one-handed tool draw and holster animation has been made for third person. New one-handed tool crouch relaxed idle animation has been made for third person as well. And new one-handed tool crouch universal tool idle animation has been made, and again for third person. Pickaxe crouch relaxed idle using wrong transition animation has been fixed. Emote scorn is now finished. Emote shutdown now has a crouch and prone version of the animation, and stop animations have been polished. In weapon art this week we have the autocannon muzzle flash effect has been polished. The laser turret's projectile effect has been tweaked to make it less bright. including changing texture and scale. The railgun turret projectile has been updated with a new texture, tested with and without a trail. The muzzle flash and projectile of the railgun turret has been modified. Laser turret and railgun turret effects have been updated. Some muzzle texture issues and broken effect hit components have been fixed. New textures and tweaked behaviour for muzzle added for the minigun. The battle rifle and long rifle effects have been tweaked. Rummage rifle animation has been made for third person. New mounted weapon and turret textures are in progress. Updated inventory icons have been added for the revolver, repeater pistol, short and long versions. And updated inventory icons have been added for the minigun, whiplash and SMG. Station art updates include FAR LOD model and texture maps of Mass Transit Corner Shop have been updated. Tint mask of Mass Transit Side Shop has been updated. Large Hall 9 and Large Hall 3 LOD have been updated. Large Hall 4 is in the process of being redesigned to fit the large lot area and will be added back to the lot designer once completed. Large Hall 7 and Large Hall 3 have both been redesigned to fit the large lot area and added back to the lot designer. Metro signs have been added, and animated hologram ad and different size variations of it have been made for advertisement space for players. This is great news I was hoping for, players being able to use advertisement space in-game. I look forward to this being implemented for our use. And other updates this week are scroll bars have been added for script and toolbox window in the Spaceship Designer. Pipe tool now has a bigger aim sphere. Hologram effects have been made for grid slot decor plates. Placement tests for sharp asteroid rocks are underway. Work on different moons is also underway. New Moon 2 work in progress large rock towers are in the making. The Bastion armor set head emissive light was enabled and textures have been slightly fixed. The Hunter armor set texture polishing is in progress. Large size sharp rock clusters for the rock asteroids have been made. Medium-sized asteroid rock formations are in the making, and a new texture suitable for beams made of overlapping particle chains has been created. Our feature video this week follows on from last week's ISAN GPS video, with Strike Eagle Chase sending me this clip of an autopilot system that you can use with it. Just type in the coordinates and assign them to X, Y and Z, and away you go. The ship auto-aligns and heads to that spot. If you have an asteroid avoidance system on your ship, this could get you pretty much anywhere within working range of ISAN, and I look forward to seeing new developments for it. A quick reminder, if you do get into closed alpha, be sure to send any funny or awesome clips and recordings my way for a chance to be featured on the channel. Feel free to contact me via Discord, or come jump on my Discord server, which is also home to my faction, the K-Bots, should you be looking for one to join. As always, please smash that like button, share the video with your friends and faction, leave a comment with any questions you want answers to, and I'll see you in the next one. Kenetor, out.